Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria. This is my next Focus On video. What can we learn about the main six from their dreams? Certainly, the episode To Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep was very enlightening about the main six and Luna and a lot of other things as well. But I'm going to be focusing on the main six's dreams in this video. So, let's start off with Rarity. I must say that the background in this place is kind of unusual and sort of, I just don't think this would be, you know, Rarity's dream location or something, but okay. You know, this dream is kind of strange at first. It's like, okay, there's dresses floating around everywhere, okay. But obviously that makes sense for Rarity and everything. It's like, oh, these dresses, they're beautiful, they're pretty and everything. Oh, it's nice and everything. The first thing that does run in common with all of the main six's dreams is that when they go into the nightmare, they take something that they enjoy and that they like, and the Tantibus turns it against them and makes it into something scary and threatening. Oh no, it's like, oh no, it's a monster dress! Ah! Although, interestingly, Rarity isn't necessarily afraid of the dresses itself. It's like, she only, in a way, reacts when she sees the dresses being destroyed. It's like, it was such a pretty little chiffon. Oh! Wow, she's incredibly strong in this scene. I'm kind of surprised. But again, I have to remember, underestimate Rarity at your own peril. And of course, it does make sense that, you know, when she sees the chiffon being destroyed, it's like she definitely goes into, I will avenge you mode sort of a thing. Because, yeah, this is her passion. This is the thing that she cares about. And she's just seen it being destroyed. So she immediately wants to go and avenge its death or something. It's like, we shall stop it! So there were some sort of interesting things there with Rarity, is that, yeah, Rarity in a way proved that she is really strong, and, I mean, again, I'm surprised that she's able to be so, you know, so it's like, when did she learn how to fight like that? But, okay, good for her. Now, moving on to Pinkie Pie's dream. I almost like to think that at first, this almost in a way confirms that Pinkie Pie has ADHD. But no, I don't really think that's the case, but in a way that wouldn't be too surprising. But, you know, because Pinkie Pie's jumping from location to location and everything, and in true Pinkie Pie fashion is not even noticing what's going on, it's in a way oblivious to what's going on. It's like, oh, look, it's a big scary dragon! Whee! We'll just jump away. Just being happy and like, la 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 la. And she doesn't even stop for Princess Luna or anything like that. It's like, oh, sorry, I have an idea that just pops into my head and everything. I'm sorry. But of course, the interesting thing is that her attention does stop when she sees cakes. Again, not too big surprise here is that cakes are, you know, obviously what she does pretty much almost on a daily basis, and she likes them a lot, so everything, and she enjoys working on them and making them and everything, so that's not too surprising. And again, you know, oh no, it's like the cakes turn into monster cakes! Oh no! It's like, ew, cake! Ugh. Aww. But once again, Princess Luna was there to bail her out of that. It's like, oh, I can't help but comment on this. It's like, oh, apparently Luna's learned Force Repulse! Oh dear, but unfortunately, Pinkie Pie and her usual, popping around thing, unfortunately, it's like, oh no, we've been transported to the Crystal Empire. Oh no, ugh. Oh dear, then again, but then interestingly, the other time that Pinkie Pie stops for attention is to, ice cream and just share it with all of Ponyville, which unfortunately causes more problems later on in the episode. So in a way, not too surprising, but interesting nonetheless. Moving on to Fluttershy. Ooh, this was an interesting one. This is unexpected, but when I think about it, it makes total sense. Is that Fluttershy is basically the caregiver, in a way, the mother of all of these creatures and pets and whatever. So it's not too surprising that, you know, it's like, oh, it'd be nice to have the pets care for her once in a while. That would obviously make some sense and everything. It was sort of surprising, but nah, it makes total sense to me when I really think about it. And of course, it becomes a nightmare when it turns into a monsterly, scary, evil angel. Ah! But once again, Princess Luna is able to save her and bail her out of that, so yo. Okay, so now on to Applejack. It's like, I think in a way this dream is kind of straightforward. It's like, you know, Applejack is, well, in a way it's in her very name. She's Applejack. She takes care of apples and everything, and what she would want the most is to be able to take care of apples and see the apples grow and be big and huge and be healthy and happy And that's in a way, that's her dream, is to, you know, take care of the apples and just see them grow and everything. That's just, in a way, that's exactly what she wants to do. Okay. And of course, her nightmare is simply to see those apples and those apple trees wither and die and shrivel up and, oh, the horror, the horror. Oh, poor Applejack. So now it's time to move on to Rainbow Dash's dream. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like, this was, again, unexpected, but when I think about it, makes total sense. It's like, Luna comes here and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, I can see the Tantipus has already turned your dream into a nightmare. And the Rainbow Dash is just like, what are you talking about? This is my favorite dream. This is awesome. I was like, I get to kick some serious changeling butt. This is exactly what I want. I want to be tough and strong. Like, which is why when the nightmare comes, it's like, oh my gosh, make it stop, make it stop. I don't want to like girly things and I want to be strong and tough. No, this is the opposite of that. No, make it stop. Oh my gosh, it's like, that was totally unexpected. I didn't figure that was gonna happen, but again, it makes total sense when it does. Because yeah, it's like this is pretty much the opposite of what Rainbow Dash wants to be. This is in a way the things that she's had to been fighting all in a way her life and everything. So she wants to be big and tough and kick changeling butt. But this is simply the opposite of that. It's like, no, these flowers are cute. I hate and despise cute. As some other character once said. So yeah, again, I like that dream. It was cool to see Rainbow Dash kick some serious butt, and I like it. I definitely like it. And it was horrible, but it was fun at the same time. So now moving on to the final dream, Twilight's dream. In a way, this was kind of straightforward. That yeah, Twilight, obviously she loves books, she loves libraries. So yeah, her dream, the thing that she would want the most, is to sit in the library and, you know, just sit and read books. The interesting thing here is that the books are coming to her and they're organizing themselves. So I think that's the other part of it. She could just sit and just read the books. She doesn't have to organize them or deal with them at all. It's like the books come to her and then put themselves back and everything. So, and again, you know, the nightmare comes when it's like all those books, they start turning into monsters and start attacking her. It's like, oh no, the books are after me. No! One thing I couldn't help but notice was that Princess Twilight refers to Princess Luna as just Luna, which is sort of unusual for her, because since in general she seems to basically refer to the princesses by their full title, so, there could be something to that, but not so sure. But was still an interesting thing to notice nonetheless. So, that's basically all of the main six's dreams, so what did we learn? Well, I think what we really learned was, what do the main six want? What is their ultimate dream is sort of the more what we learned here rather than what we fear, because what the episode is doing is they're simply taking whatever that thing is that they really want and just turning it into something threatening and scary, and, you know, so that doesn't really reflect upon what are they afraid of. And of course, given the nature of the show, in theory, they're not going to do that. They're not going to present what is the true nightmare of these characters, because that would be complicated and scary and stuff, and that's not really what they're trying to do here. They're just trying to show a little bit into the main six and what do they want and everything, and in a way also having a little bit of fun, I guess, as well. So, I really liked the dreams. It was fun, it was cool, it was interesting, and I hope that this is not the end of the dream world and that we will see more of the dream world and maybe learn some more about the main six and some of the other characters. So that is the end of my video on what can we learn from the main six's dreams. This is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.